Now for this first part of the question, which is worth 2 marks, we're given this expression here, 6x plus 3x to the power 5 over 2, all divided by the square root of x. And we're told that it can be written in the form 6x to the power p plus 3x to the power q. And what we've got to do is to write down the values then of p and q. So what I'd do is start with an introduction. Let's just copy the question down. 6x plus 3x to the power 5 over 2 and divide this by the square root of x. Now, what is this identical to? Try and use an identical sign rather than an equals, okay, for something like this. Well, what we've got to do is realize that the square root of x can be written in power form as x to the power half. So I'd write that down there as x to the power half. And then we've got on the top 6x plus 3x to the power 5 over 2. Now, we can do this in 2 ways now to get this kind of format. One of the ways is, because we've got a single term here and a couple of terms on the top, we can think of this as being identical to 6x over x to the power half plus 3x to the power 5 over 2, all divided by x to the power half. Some of you might not want to do it this particular way. There is another way. Let's just run it down the side here as well, simultaneously. What we could say for this is we could bring up the x to the power half. We could think of the top as being multiplied by 1 over x to the power half, which could then be written as x to the power minus a half. So, in other words, you could get something like this, that we would write. Let's just write it down here. Imagine this was the line we had written just above here. We could think of this as 6x plus 3x to the power 5 over 2, all multiplied by x to the power minus a half. Now, both versions should lead to exactly the same result. If we take this one, remember that when you're dividing, you subtract the powers, and this is x to the power 1 over x to the power half, so if you subtract the powers you get 6x to the power half. And here we've got to subtract the powers again, so 5 over 2 minus a half leaves us with x to the power 4 over 2, or simply x to the power 2, so we end up with 3x squared. But if we worked with this version, we would have to multiply out, and when you're multiplying you add the powers. So this is to the power 1, add it to the power minus a half, and you've got 6x to the power half. Obviously the same answer as we had before. And when it comes to multiplying these two, add the powers. 5 over 2 plus minus a half comes out to 3x to the power 4 over 2, or 3x squared. So either way, each of these versions is identical then to 6x to the power p plus 3x to the power q. And if I was doing this, I would say that we've just got where p equals a half, and clearly q equals 2. Alright, so a couple of ways that you could do that kind of problem.